Welcome to Gist on the Street. On today's Gist on the Street,
because white people are treated differently by the police.
So there have been a lot of reactions to the just concluded ends of protests in America, and a lot of people have been reacting to it. A lot of people have been talking about it, and some folks are talking about the black Americans, why they did not come out, and why the Americans, the American police are really not for them, because the support and the treatment that the white people got from America was phenomenal. I mean, from the police were phenomenal and all that. So, but we're here to bring what's trending and how it's going right now. So sit back and relax and enjoy these videos.
What exactly changed as a result of the April 5th hands-off protests this weekend? I have a lot of people in my comment section right now asking me, what was accomplished? What did you change? He's still our president, la la la. Peaceful protests like the hands-off movements from this weekend are usually going to result in 3 tangible outcomes. First things first is unification of the left, or maybe just like not MAGA. We need to get people connected. We need to be in community. We need to form coalitions and be in solidarity with each other. We need to know that each other exists. We need to be able to co-regulate with each other and make sure that we are connecting with each other to regulate our emotions and know that we're not fucking crazy. We're not losing our minds. This is horrible. Everyone knows it. That's why we're showing up and we're trying to talk about it and do something about it. This leads me to my next point, which is influence. What I mean by influence is the people in power need to see the power of the people. They need to see what we care about. They need to see how many of us care about it and how much we care about it. What we're willing to do to make sure that our voices are heard. We want our representatives, we want the people that are in leadership positions to hear what we're saying, and we want our presence to be an influence. Last is amplification. The message is getting amplified. People are talking about this all over every single social media app. The news stations are covering it. Conversations are happening in family settings and community settings. People are passing this message along, and it is getting engaged with, it's getting talked about, and that is the amplification of a message that needs to be heard. You don't have to be a part of MAGA. You don't have to just lay down and let this happen. You don't have to support fascism. You don't have to support Elon Musk. You don't have to buy a Tesla or a Cybertruck. Like, we are out here creating community to show people that it is safe to dissent, especially against fascism. Like I've said in another video about protesting, this is just the start. This is a catalyst. No one expects all of the major changes to occur during a protest while we're all standing together and like chanting stuff. Clearly, that's not going to like impeach someone. That's not going to change a policy. We're not writing legislation as we're in front of the State House. Like, that's not what's happening. This is about connection. This is about unification, amplification, and influence.
A special shout out to everybody that participated in the April 5th hands-off movement that took place across all 50 states that flooded the street. It was a complete success. The best part about it, it was a peaceful protest. There were a handful of incidents like Lafayette, Indiana, where a man threatened protesters with a firearm. Allegedly, he got headbutted. I so want that for him. And of course, you had people with big old trucks with Confederate flags antagonizing protesters. The people that had insults towards the protest are coward racists that pretty much boast how educated they are and how Donald Trump is their daddy at this point. For the people that are confused, what is the hands-off movement? It's basically a protest against Donald Trump, Elon Musk, and the current administration and all that they have done, such as hands-off veterans, Social Security, Medicaid, my favorite immigrants, LGBTQ, and so much more. And you guys definitely showed out. You know, some minority groups decided to stay home, but that's okay because Americans voice their opinion for the people that don't have a voice. And that's absolutely beautiful. I always say I love the people that stand in front of freedom instead of behind it, because the people behind are so much cowards. MAGA today is the modern day white supremacy. They're hiding behind that title. They're standing behind Donald Trump no matter what he does. But you got Ben Shapiro, a big Trump supporter, that's now calling Donald Trump unconstitutional. And Dave Portnoy allegedly lost $7 million. People are finally waking up, guys. So shout out to you guys that participated in the hands-off movement. With that being said, like this video, comment, be respectful, and as always, follow me.
Did you know that yesterday's hands-off protests were peaceful, not because black people didn't show up, but because white people did? Hello, I'm Earl from CBU, Crackers Being Useful, and I want to get into this. I've been seeing some stuff about how peaceful the protests were yesterday, and people are correlating that with the fact that most black people stayed at home. If anything, this proves how aggressive the police are with black protesters. It has nothing to do with the protesters that didn't show up. It has everything to do with the protesters that did show up. It was peaceful because white people are treated differently by the police than black people. And another thing I want to add right here at the end is I'm seeing a lot of stuff from white folks talking about how we got to do something because they were raised white trash, they were raised poor, so on and so forth. I want you to stop for a second. If you've been telling yourself this, if you've been telling yourself that you know the black experience because you are white trash or raised poor, I need you to stop equating poverty with black people. Please. Y'all have a good day.
Watching my video, thank you for staying tuned up to now. What do you think about it? What do you think about the reactions of people after the ends of protests? Do you think it's going to continue? Do you think the American president is going to respond to it and all that? So your comment goes a long way. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to your friends and family as well too. Thank you for tuning in to Gist on the Street. See you soon.